So Batman with prep time, damn near unstoppable. What happens when he doesn't have prep time? Like, he had no idea that he was going to be dealing with the Suicide Squad. He had no idea that he was going to be on a different planet. And I'm pretty sure he truly still doesn't understand the whole reason why Manowar even has his mother box. So Batman with no prep time, how good is he? We're about to find out. My name is Dorian, this is SCN Comics. We are continuing our coverage of Absolute Power with Batman number 52. So our story starts off on the planet Zarnia. For those who don't know, that's the planet that Lobo's from. For some reason, Amanda Waller used the mother box to go to this planet and either built a mausoleum, or the mausoleum's already there, and she moved a lot of her family members that are dead to there. Don't know why. And there is like a protective force field around the mausoleum because Lobo is tough as hell, and you gotta come from somewhere tough to be that tough. At least that's my logic. And Batman and Catwoman are between the force field and the Suicide Squad. Not a great place to be. Now, there's a timer on the mother box that's counting down to something. Don't know exactly what it is. So Batman's like, all right, you get to the mother box, I'll clear a path for you. And Selina's like, that's your plan? Batman's like, yep, that's my plan. Fight like hell. So Batman throws down a smoke bomb, and through the smoke, punches Amanda Waller's nephew, who is, I think, Deadeye. Yeah, his name's Deadeye. Right in the face. Catwoman starts running, and Black Alice, the magic user, goes after her. So Deadeye catches another right hand for Batman, but then Gunsmith, who's on top of the roof, starts shooting at him. Now Batman says Gunsmith is a good shot, but he's not too smart. He always leaves himself wide open. So Batman uses a batarang and brings him down from the roof. But as he does that, Deadshot, who probably got tired of getting punched in the face, uses the opportunity to kick Batman in his face. Deadeye, not Deadshot. Deadeye. Two different characters. So now Black Alice catches up to Catwoman, who's working on the mother box, and Catwoman's like, you know what? I really don't like magic. But there's one thing I do know about magic, is that it takes a lot of concentration, and Black Alice walks right into a tripwire that Catwoman left her. And as Black Alice trips and shouts out the expletive, Catwoman says, expletive indeed, and kicks her right in the face. So the Catwoman gets back to working on the mother box. There's like 8 seconds left. She's still working on it. She's trying to talk to Bruce. There's 1 second. She's not going to make it. There's no explosion. There's no poisonous gas. The tomb or mausoleum just kind of unfolds. So Bizarro's just looking on because I guess he's fascinated about what the mother box is doing, which is good because he's the real problem. Batman is fighting Deadeye, and he starts to let him know that he knows who he is, that he's Amanda Waller's nephew, and that he know that his mother has been moved to this planet. She's right over there. If you didn't catch on yet, his mother's dead. But now Batman has Bizarro's undivided attention as Bizarro punches the ground. Now I know Bizarro's like the exact opposite of Superman, but it's not like he moves super slow. And when he lunges at Batman, Batman's able to get out of the way. I'm like, how? He is a normal human. Gunsmith shakes off being thrown off a roof, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill Batman. He gets him in his sights, and he starts to fire. Batman moves fast enough to pretty much get behind Bizarro, or in front of Bizarro, and the bullets go right off of Bizarro's back. And now Bizarro's like, oh, you want to shoot at me? I got something for you. So Catwoman's still working on a way to get the mother box out of the protective casing, and Batman runs over to the control panel for the force field. So Bizarro, fresh off of getting Gunsmith baby shaking syndrome, notices that all of a sudden the force field is now coming down. So then Batman goes to Bizarro's like, hey, I'm the one you want. And Bizarro's like, you ain't said nothing but a word, as he throws Gunsmith. That dude's having a bad day. So Bizarro lunges at Batman. Batman again gets out the way. He clicks a button, and all of a sudden the force field comes between Bizarro's arm and himself. So now he only has one arm. So Bizarro's like done playing now, and he uses his freeze vision because, you know, he's opposite Superman's heat vision, and shoots at Batman. Batman kind of jumps, but then he jumps at Bizarro. Bizarro catches him with his good arm. All I'm thinking, like, it's time for Batman to go to the hospital because he's got punched by Bizarro, who pretty much gives Superman a run for his money damn near every time. So Batman goes flying, and once he stops, he's like, the chest plate pretty much took the brunt of the actual impact, but he's still trying his damnness not to pass out. So Bizarro's about to give like the death blow to Batman, and all of a sudden Black Alice goes, oh my god, what the is that? And there is a swarm of carnivorous flying scorpions headed right for them because, yes, this is a death planet. It's a dead planet, but it's also a death planet. And there's no more force field to protect them. And these things are big. Like, big. And Deadeye found his mom's coffin, and all he wants to do is bring her body back to planet Earth. So Black Owl's like, forget this, I'm out of here, and she's gonna go back through the portal. And Bizarro's like right behind her. Deadeye goes to fight Batman. I guess his suit kind of protects him from the scorpions. But then Batman starts to concentrate on that one little eyepiece until it cracks open. And now he's like, now what you gonna do? So then Catwoman finally gets a mother box out of the casing. Batman grabs her. Gunsmith is pretty much about to die because he just woke up and the scorpions are all over him now. But all of a sudden the scorpions just disappear and Batman's like, what the hell's going on? Like, why did it just run? Like, they must be scared of something else. So it dawns on Batman quickly that Amanda Waller had a contingency plan when it came to the mother box, and her contingency plan is him. So Gunsmith barely survives the scorpions and is like, all I want to do is go home. And then all of a sudden, he's hit with some Omega Ascensions. So now you should know who him is. The thing that Catwoman pretty much was able to disconnect that was stored in the mother box was Heightened's energy. As soon as she disabled it, it pretty much let Darkseid know exactly where the mother box was located at. And he was on the first thing smoking right to Lobo's planet, which is another mother box. He used another mother box to get there so fast. So Batman's yelling, run! And Selina's kind of looking at Batman because I don't think she has never seen Batman so scared in his life. So the Omega Ascensions are coming right for him. Batman has a mother box. He knows how to pretty much work and he has to think of a place where he wants to go. It lights up. They run through it. The Omega Ascensions would have went through the portal and probably hit both Catwoman and Batman, but Darkseid decided to avert them. Why? No clue. And Batman knows it. And right now, he's wondering who should he worry about more, Amanda Waller or Darkseid? Especially since Darkseid let him get away. So pretty much Batman got him transported to the island where they were supposed to get married but didn't. But then they kind of went off on their own. And that's when Alfred got abducted and then murdered by Bane. All that happened in that time frame. And pretty much that's the beach that they were at when all that stuff was going down. So Catwoman was like, all right, well, let's get to it. Let's get this mother box back to the other superheroes so we can figure out what to do next. And Batman's like, no, I need a minute. Like, I just need a minute to just calm down and chill. And Catwoman's like, all right, you got a minute. We'll get one moment. And after that, we got to get to it. And that kind of surprised me because, like, Batman's normally the one that's hard charging, going 100 miles an hour all the time, never resting, never taking a moment at all. But if you think about all the things that he's been through, especially since Chips of Dark's been riding them, like, yeah, Batman's like, no, you know what? I want a minute. We're here. We're going to take a minute. Now, there is a secondary story with the birds of prey and the Amazons because they're on Themyscira right now. And something went down with the birds of prey and Amazons. And Amazons don't trust the birds of prey at all. I guess you got to read Birds of Prey or you got to read Wonder Woman to find out what happened. I don't know exactly which book all that went down in or if it happened in both books. But the art in this is ridiculous. I think his name is Mattia Diala. I know I mispronounced that extremely badly, but his artwork is fantastic, like ridiculously good. Especially Big Barda. They got Big Barda looking just crazy menacing as he jumps down off this helicopter into like the water. They're like, does she know about the megalodons? I'm like, Amazon waters have megalodons? Come on, this is crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to say it's not much of a story. I mean, like I said, I don't read Birds of Prey. I haven't been reading Wonder Woman, so for me going on, I'm just letting you know what I read in the comic. But as far as like how it works in the grand scheme of things, I really couldn't tell you. But all I was thinking, like, this artwork is great.